Hello and welcome back to Drop the Box. Today we're going to show you how to diagnose and replace a blower motor on a 2014 Fiat Doblo. So the customer states that he has no blowers whatsoever on his van, no matter what speed setting he puts in. Now normally when we have a faulty resistor bank, you normally won't have speeds 1 to 3, but you'll have 4, because 4 is normally a direct feed that gives full supply, so it sort of bypasses the resistor bank. So normally when we have a fault like this, electrical fault, I will always say start with the basics, go to the fuses and check the fuses. However, on this van, because the blower motor is so easy to get to, I'm just going to bypass that stage and test to see if we've got power going directly to the motor. The location of the blower motor is in the passenger footwell behind the glove box. First thing we need to do is disconnect the power supply going to the motor. This is simply done by pressing the 2 clips either side of the plug and pulling out. Now that the blower motor is disconnected, we're going to connect our bulb tester to the supply plug. So I'll just plug your bulb in, and that's lit up. If you go through all of the speeds, and then off. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's tested now, the whole circuit, so we know that there's power going to the motor, so the motor must be faulty. And we've tested every switch position just to make sure. So if you don't get power there, what you need to do is to pin individually. So the orange wire is our positive supply, and that should always be there, even with the speed dial in the off position. So as you can see there by the indicated red light, that's positive. Now the brown wire will be negative when the switch is in one of the positions, so 1, 2, 3 or 4. So that should be negative when it's in those positions. If you don't get a negative there, you're going to need to have a look at the resistor bank, which is located there. Just simply unplug that. So to test this, first put the speed dial in the 1 position, and you should get a negative on one of these wires. There we are, so the yellow with the green tracer is negative for speed 1. Go to 2. And we got a negative there on the, what colour is that? That is a green wire with a black tracer. If we go to 3, we've got a negative there on the blue wire with a red tracer. Now if we go to 4, as you can see, the brown wire is now showing a negative. So that little test there that we've done there, that's the test for the switch. So we know that when that switch is being moved to different positions, we're getting a negative on each of these wires. So if you haven't got power, go into the supply to the motor, and that test comes back as negative on different wires. As you switch the speed switch, you can safely say then that the faulty component will be your resistor bank, which is located there. And I believe that's, what's that, screw or 2 just to remove that. So simple enough to remove. In our case, we've diagnosed the motor as faulty. So the motor is held in with 3 Phillips head screws. So just take these three out. And then the motor should just drop out then, a little pull. Now the motor's out, I can show you properly where these three screws are. There's one there, one by there, and then one by there. Placing the motor, I would also recommend to replace the pollen filter at the same time. You can do this by removing this panel here, which is held in by a couple of spring clips. And then to gain access to the pollen filter, you just need to unclip this black trim panel here. And that's just a clip on the top and one on the bottom. It's recommended to change the pollen filter when you change the motor, because this could be the cause of the motor failure if it is heavily soiled and blocked. And as you can see here by our pollen filter, this could be the cause of our issue, because that is absolutely stinking. Look at the state on that. So a quick trip down to the motor factors, and here we have our brand new motor. So to refit this motor is obviously the reverse, so we took it off. I'm not going to tell you how to suck eggs here. You just locate the motor back into its position. It can only go one way. Fit the three screws that secure it in place, and fit the electrical plug. And don't forget to fit a new pollen filter, which is everyone's favourite job. While everything has been refitted, we need to test the repair. So that's ignition on, and then go through the speeds, make sure the blower motor works on every speed. It's recommended you test this for several minutes just to confirm the repair. And well, that's it. I hope you found the video useful and enjoyed it. Anything you do want to see in the future, please leave a comment below. We'll try to do our best to facilitate that for you. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, because the more views and subscribers we have, it just helps us make better content for you guys and improve our overall quality of the videos. So, we'll see you again.